says Gibbs, what's your favorite run plays post-patch?
We talked a lot about Pittsburgh Steelers, Arizona Cardinals. I would probably put that as my favorite, like, 2-run plays to make a scheme is that power L from gun split close.
Yeah, and
then the fullback inside.
Huh?
Yep, I really like that. And I'm still gonna roll with the deuce close.
Yeah.
I think there's so many good runs there. You get the wham,
the wham's
the
still
stretch,
good.
the counter. The counter's still gonna be good in the right situation.
Right. And if you don't overuse it, then you
Right.
never trigger the linebackers. Potentially.
I value the deuce close so much. The deuce close is so difficult to stop. Like, that's still good. That's still good. That guy is. You still got yards there.
Yeah.
So I still value that. What runs are going to be good still? Like, you're telling me that inside zones aren't going to be good. I think probably my favorite run of the game, which was my favorite run of the game before the patch, halfback quick base.
Mm-hmm.
Still my favorite run of the game. It's a great run. It's effective. Gets
Quick
the job
base
done.
is tough. I use it from this Y Trips halfback week. They have the halfback base.
Yep.
And it works pretty well. Anytime I notice that they're in like dime,
Works really good,
or
yeah.
nickel, it works because they don't have force and cutbacks there. So
Right. Yeah, I like the base, especially from bunch, because your opponent has to worry so much about so many of the passing routes that it opens up the running route, the running play. So that's my favorite run in the game. It has been the entire year as the quick base.
Yeah.
And then
I haven't run much quick base for how much.
It's really good. It's
forget
default.
about it.
It's default. I'll tell you, I mean, what's a really good scheme out of just like another formation to go to, you got verticals, you got the base, you got a screen out of this play, come out in Z spot, come out in the PA post play, like you got a nice little mini scheme there.
One other recommendation
Yep.
people have been saying is the ISO.
Yep.
They're saying, obviously the edge game still potentially not where it was to the edge with, stretch, but the ISO, I know there was about 3 or 4 guys in the chat last night that were saying it was one of their runs. So just right up the gut.
Yeah, of course it's going to be good. It's like an inside zone.
You got
yeah.
it,
Why
so
wouldn't
maybe
that be
check
good?
that out if you haven't considered, because I would never run this because I think it takes too long for the handoff. So like 1/1000, 2, it's like 1.5. I thought it was a 2-second handoff. I would have guessed it's about a 1.5-second handoff. You're obviously looking for plays that are a 1-second handoff, but that's pretty crispy. You're on a straight line, and you can carve that up. So maybe try the ISO.
Yeah.
A little bit into your game.
Shout out to Holdfast Hope who flew this tip in. I saw him talking about it. It's we talked a lot about last week about the 4-3 under.
Yeah, how to complete a pass to Ryan Tannehill.
Poor Hope. Poor Hope if he's watching. No, but watch this. Base line. This is how to have better run defense on a 4-3 under.
Mm-hmm.
Base line. Show blitz. Tell me what happens.
Everybody moves up.
The safeties creep up in the box.
Yeah.
You don't have to manually do that. Remember before we were manually bringing them in? So just baseline show blitz, it brings the safeties into a better position for you. You don't have to worry about it. Auto, right? So that's just one extra step that is going to help you out,
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.